Boris Johnson is on alert this morning as senior cabinet ministers and Tory MPs warn the Prime Minister proposals for a new watch list targeting major European countries would sink the travel industry. The Amber Watch List would share the countries in danger of being put on the Red List, requiring hotel quarantine. Many think the Amber List could include popular destinations Italy, Greece and Spain. On Thursday, at the next so-called RAG update, changes to the red, amber and green lists for August will be announced, focusing on outlining the Amber Watch List plans. However, the government is now considering backtracking on the Amber Watch List. A source said, "We'll have to wait and see what the data looks like later this week. But there will have to be a very strong case to create another category at this stage. There is a lot of opposition to anything that causes more confusion and uncertainty right now." Another official explained that the Amber Watch List has always existed in private, and that ministers never wanted it to be public. Transport Secretary Grant Shapps wants the Amber Watch List scrapped, as do Trade Secretary Liz Truss and Business Secretary Kwasi Kwarteng, who are also calling for travel curbs to be eased. Chancellor Rishi Sunak wrote a letter to the Prime Minister asking him to ease the draconian restrictions, warning of the effect on jobs may have also put pressure on Boris Johnson. His letter was written before the government allowed quarantine-free travel for double-vaccinated arrivals from the EU and US, and focused on that instead of the Amber Watch List. The letter shows Rishi Sunak is hoping to make bigger moves in government, as he could have always called the Prime Minister to discuss his concerns over travel restrictions. 3 cabinet ministers, Chancellor Rishi Sunak, Trade Secretary Liz Truss and Business Secretary Kwasi Kwarteng want travel bans removed, but will Boris agree? Meanwhile, up to 100 Tory MPs are thought to be gearing up to revolt against the Prime Minister's planning reforms, with a government source quoted as saying, "We'll listen and we'll move." The move could threaten to torpedo the government's ambitious house-building regime promised in their 2019 general election manifesto. Piling yet more pressure on the Prime Minister, Tory backbencher Steve Baker has issued a warning over the government's proposed universal credit cuts. The Brexiteer MP hit out at the intolerable levels of hunger and poverty in his Wickham constituency as he threatened yet another rebellion. It comes as Mr. Johnson's approval ratings have plunged to a new low in a poll of grassroots Tory activists.